bringing the people behind our food to life.
And today we're going to make fresh fruit soda out of whatever berry is in season. And today we've got some nice boysenberries, raspberries, and some tayberries. So what you need to start with is simple syrup. And that's simple because it's just water and sugar, equal parts. And we're going to start here with 1 cup of water. And we're going to use 1 cup of sugar. And it doesn't have to be exact, but just pretty close. There we go, get some nice level cup there. Okay, just heat it up. Get a little flame. There we go. And it just takes a minute. And what's going to happen as it heats up, it'll come to a simmer, and that's when it's done. That's when all the little crystals will be dissolved. Okay, it just takes 5 minutes. You can see it dissolving in there. And right when it comes to a simmer is when it's all dissolved. The reason we're heating this is just to get the crystals to dissolve, and they'll be all gone. It's pretty much when it comes to a simmer just about now. There's a couple of little guys in there, and I'm stirring it just to help it along a little bit. And we're almost there. And what we're going to do, and I see here it's just a little light simmer there. Now that it's come to a simmer, I'm just going to move it to the back burner here and let it cool down. So now what we're going to do is juice the berries. You can use any berry you want, but what you must do is get the juice out and leave the seeds behind, and that's what we're going to do now. And I'm going to take a measuring cup and a strainer. I'm just going to drop my berries in there. And what I've done is I've already had them frozen and they've thawed. And that pretty much takes all the juice out. And what we're going to do is just smush it through, and our goal is to leave the seeds behind and just get our juice. And that just takes a little smush in here. These look pretty yummy. They're beautiful, beautiful berries. They smell so good. There we go. I'm just going to set this aside here. There's our berry juice. And you can work at this for a while, but I've got all the juice I need right there. Now we're going to make our seltzer. You can buy seltzer at the store, or you can use one of these seltzer bottles, and I'll show you how to do that. Just put the water into the bottle. It holds about 1 liter of water. You can hear when it gets full here. Yep, there you go. Until it's filled up. You stick in the siphon part. Close it up. The trick here is just to make sure you get it good and tight. Just twist this down. Here we go. And then this has the CO2 cartridge in it. And kind of fun, you can hear it when it... There you go. Now we have seltzer water. All right, I'm just going to shake it a little bit. Now, it's better if you let this sit for an hour or two and let it get really bubbly. It takes a while for that CO2 to dissolve into the water. Now we're ready to have our soda. What I'm going to do is put the seltzer water in the glass. We're going to do that first. And the reason we're doing that is so you can decide how much flavor you want in there. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit in here first. And what you essentially have is just a flavored water. But we're making soda. And I'm going to put a lot more in there because I like really flavorful soda. And then I've got some simple syrup that's already been cooled down. And you can decide how sweet you want. And I'm just putting a splash in there. And now we get to taste it. It's a little bit tart. I like it. But let's put a little more simple syrup in there. And just give it a taste again. It's just a splash. All right, here we go again. Ah, that's actually perfect. So you get to play around a little bit and figure out how sweet or how tart you like your soda. I like to make berry soda because it's got incredible flavors. The acids in the berries are really delicate and complex. And if you have a chance, try to get yourself some Oregon berries because they're really special, fantastic flavors in these berries. So now for our watermelon soda, I'm going to take this and put it in the bowl. Very Julia Child-like here. Get it in there. All right, let's get this out of the way. And I've got, in this case, some lime juice because we need to give it the acidity. The berries have great acidity, watermelon, no acidity. So we're going to put that in there. I'm going to make it just a titch sweeter with some of the simple syrup we made earlier. Just a splash. And again, the acids, the lemon juice or lime juice and the simple syrup, it's all up to you. This is where you get to have fun with this, okay? I'm going to put a little bit of water in there just to make it easier to blend. Again, not even a third of a cup in there. Now, I've got this really cool gadget. It's called an immersion blender. And we're just going to puree this bad boy up. Ready? There we go. It's still a little frozen, but doable. There we go. Now we're getting it. Yum. Right, there we go. We got ourselves some watermelon puree. All right, I think that's good. Let's get it through here. Now, the reason I'm pouring it through this sieve is there's still some little seeds in there that aren't going to make it through the siphon. So we want to get those out of there. Let's get that. And I need a spoon. Here we go. That's looking pretty good. See, it's leaving the solids behind and getting us some nice watermelon juice. Okay. And now we're going to give it a taste just to make sure it's the flavor we like. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that's good. I like that. So now we're going to put our watermelon juice into the seltzer bottle. Perfect. Okay. And we need to charge it with the CO2, which we got right here. Let's get it good and snug. There we go. Charge it with the gas. There we go. Here we go. Ready? There we go. Yeah. Okay. And we're good for tasting here. Let's go. Oh, this is looking good. Okay. So what we can do is we can garnish it with a lemon and a basil leaf. And if you'd like, you can give it a little bit of kick with some vodka. That's one way I like to do it. Here we go. And that's a fun way to have a watermelon. And the fun of this is you get to experiment and find out what you really like and use what's in season. Pretty simple, easy to do.
Back in the mid-late 80s, we were asked to participate in a local farmer's market. So we went down and sold our strawberries at the farmer's market and kind of came home and went, wow, that was a lot of fun, and got a better price for our berries than we did at the cannery.